So you want to start a travel business, but you're stuck on the big question, should I choose a niche? Well, my answer to this question is yes, I believe that you should choose a travel niche. Choosing a niche is one of the most important moves that you'll make early on in your travel business. And no, it won't limit you, it will actually help you. And I'll tell you why and how here in a moment. I'm Jill, I'm a travel advisor and entrepreneur with over 20 years in the travel industry. And here I share tips and insights about working in the travel industry, especially about getting started as a brand new travel advisor. So I want to start by sharing a few of the biggest myths that people believe about niching in a travel business. So let's talk about the first myth that I already mentioned, that's choosing a niche will limit you. It does not limit you, and what it actually does is give your business focus from the beginning. You can always expand later, but starting broad is like trying to shout into a noisy room. And starting broad, as in I sell the whole world, can feel extremely intimidating. So even if you want to be open to selling the whole world, you could determine your focus at the beginning and talk about that to your network, your friends, your social media, and everywhere that you're promoting your business. And then you can always caveat with, of course, I can help you with any of your travel plans, but this is where I'm specializing right now. So the next myth is that you need years of experience before choosing a niche. With host agency support and training and all of the supplier trainings out there and destination education, you can certainly learn as you start selling. Starting with focused learning about your niche actually helps you become an expert faster. And one of the biggest reasons that I think it's a great idea is that it really keeps you from feeling too overwhelmed. For example, if you decide that you're going to focus on family travel right out of the gate, you'll start focusing on family travel in all of the trainings that you sign up for. Or the same goes for Hawaii as a destination, or Africa, or cruises, or luxury honeymoons. I'm telling you, it can be really intimidating in the beginning. So this can be very helpful. The next myth is that a niche will hinder your income potential. Again, not true. So when you specialize, for instance, in luxury or wellness travel, this allows you to command premium pricing pretty quickly and attract clients who are willing to pay more for your deep knowledge, your expertise, and your connections. And this will actually boost your earning power. So the truth is, niching actually increases your value as an expert in the area that you choose to focus on, making it easier for you to charge more for access to you. Okay, the next myth is that niche travel has too much competition and that you won't stand out. Ironically, it's more like the generalists in travel who get a little bit lost in the shuffle, not really as memorable as someone who says, I specialize in destination weddings, or wine travel, or Disney vacations. When you niche down, you stand out because your message, your content, and your marketing speaks directly to a specific audience who's really looking for that exact experience that you offer. And this actually reduces competition. The next myth is that you have to pick the perfect niche right away. Nope, you don't have to do that either. Niches evolve as you grow, and you really just need a starting point. My advice is to pick something that you know very well, you're passionate about, and you can easily talk about for hours, and start there. What are your favorite places? Where have you been to multiple times? What part of the world are you most familiar with and interested in learning more of? And this could be beyond destinations or regions and can be more of like the types of travel, more like family travel or honeymoon travel or wellness groups. And then you can evolve the scope of that the more you learn. This will help you feel less overwhelmed when you start. Okay, now let's talk a little bit about the type of niches as a travel advisor. We'll start with the type of trip. So you can decide to focus on destination weddings, honeymoons, family vacations, wellness getaways, or solo travel, group trips for women, adventure travel, wine travel. There are so many. And this could really help you when it comes to meeting new clients because you can find local groups or Facebook groups that have this specific interest. For instance, a local yoga studio for wellness travel, or wine groups and events for culinary focused travel. Or decide that you'd like to focus on a region of the world or destination specific, such as Europe, the Caribbean, Africa, Mexico, Hawaii, destinations like this. Again, making it easier for you to focus in on your training. When you're focused on one type of traveler or one destination, your education really becomes laser focused and frankly, easier to digest. Instead of chasing every webinar and every training that you see, you can zero in on the destinations, the travel suppliers, the travel agent education that actually matter to that niche. And honestly, there will still be a lot. For example, if you're focusing on Hawaii and all of the Hawaiian islands, you're learning where all of the islands are and how far they are from each other, how to get there, how to travel between them, which airlines serve these destinations, the hotels, the price points, the excursions, and the activities, the weather, the seasonality. You understand what I'm saying. And you'll be meeting the best people to know in the industry at these hotels and companies that will best help you serve your clients. And that's just thinking about Hawaii. You'll learn faster and increase your confidence as you focus on learning your niche or your destination. And then, when you start talking about Hawaii to everyone you chat with, you'll become pretty memorable quickly. People will start to know you as someone who really knows Hawaii and tell all of their friends when the topic of Hawaii comes up in their own conversations. Ultimately, this will help you define your brand. You'll become an expert quickly and then keep adding more niches to your business. I encourage you to think about this as you plan out your new travel advisor business. Examine the idea of niche travel. What are your favorite places? What you're dreaming about selling and offering to your potential client and audience? And know that you can expand from there. Think about all of your own passions in travel. So if you're worried that picking a niche will box you in, you need to flip that script. A niche is your launch pad, and it's how you'll get noticed and how you'll get better as an advisor and get more and more clients. And if you're on the fence about becoming a travel advisor, I created a free worksheet to help you figure out if this path is truly the right one for you. It's linked below, so go ahead and grab it, and it'll help you make everything feel a little bit more clear. So what niches are you thinking about? What would you like to specialize in? Drop it in the comments. I'd love to hear. And if you want to understand the costs of becoming a travel advisor, watch this video next. Thanks for watching.